Hello again, everyone, and welcome to chapter 20 of my journey to Broadway. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alinka Angelova, and recently I decided to just document my journey to Broadway. So you can watch me every step of the way, whether I make it or whether I don't. Either way, I hope it'll be an entertaining journey for you and me. And just for the record, of course, I'd love to perform on Broadway, but my main goal is writing and directing my own shows on Broadway. Now, let's get to it. I don't know if anyone heard about what happened in Simcoe County recently. We had a crazy ice storm where we were blacked out. Many people were stuck without electricity for so many days. Up to 7 or 8 days. Us, fortunately, I think we had 24 hours. I thought it was going to be longer, but thank God it wasn't, because I don't know. I don't even know how we ever lived without electricity. I don't know how we ever lived without the internet, as bad as that sounds. But I thank God that we got through it. Everyone's safe and sound. I know some people had some hard times with flooding, and what a mess. It was like the state of emergency. But we're here, we're all safe, and finally we can get our lives back to normal. If you guys wonder, I look back in my videos and I think every single time I have a new hairstyle. You can see from my journey on my videos that I love hair. Another thing that I love besides writing and directing musicals, I love hair. I'm very unique. I love different hairstyles. I can't keep the same hairstyle, so sometimes I'll wear my natural hair, sometimes I'll put in a weave, you name it. But I just love hair. I love different hairstyles. Sometimes I'll see something and I'm like, ooh, I like that, and then I'll change it. So I do it myself, so it's not expensive. But I don't know what it is with me. I just can't keep a hairstyle. But you know, I actually like this one, so I might keep it for a while. So maybe in the next few vlogs, you'll see me with this hair. Anyways, getting to it. Recently, what I've been doing, I contacted somebody recommended me to a husband and wife company for Broadway producers, and they actually are in New York. I did send an email. They haven't got back to me. I'm sure they're so busy and they get tons of emails, but I plan to send maybe an Instagram message, trying to get their attention. I don't know what to do to get their attention. I just want someone to see my work, someone who has influence, someone who has a lot of connections in that industry, to hopefully see the potential in my work and get something going. I'll still work on it and I'll keep you guys updated. My plan this year is to contact at least 50 different Broadway producers, and maybe, just maybe, something will click with one of them and they'll say, hey, you know what, I'm interested, tell me more. I'll keep you updated on that. I have also been looking at grants. I met with a grant writer, and I'm hoping that he'll help me take my work to the next level. There's a lot of theater companies who get grants, and aside from Infinity Arts Productions, IAPC Corp, my company, I also have a branch that is a nonprofit branch, and I never really did much with it. So I'm hoping that somehow I'll get some grants to fund some of my new productions, and to revamp some of my old productions, to take them into different cities, because that's the main factor. Money is a big thing. We need money, okay? I need this funding in order to get to that next level. So I'm hoping that we'll see, fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. Maybe this August I'll send some grant applications out, and also in October, I believe that's when it was, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. So just want to show you what I'm working on and what I'm trying to do. Another thing I'm doing to try to get to my goal, of course, is to find ways to make extra money as well, so I can start saving different multiple income streams. So I need to, along with paying off all my theater debts, I also have to try and save. I've been, I have to figure out a creative way to do that. So whether it's like working Uber when I can, doing a lot of other mini shows at my studio. Like for instance, I have a show coming up called Featuring You, where the artists are coming out and they're presenting their own pieces, either songwriters or bands or singers, dancers, poets, like, you name it. I want to give artists that platform. And through that platform also, when I fundraise and I try to make money for this, I can also save and build at the same time. I hope that all makes sense. Another thing I added a dance class, so I'm going to have an IPAS dance crew. I also I created a program that teaches you how to write a musical. And I did it a while ago, and I haven't launched it yet. So I'm hoping to get that launched as well, because I believe that anyone who uses this program will be able to write their own musical. I even, believe it or not, teach people how to write songs, like an easy way to write songs, the way I write songs. And I think it'll work. I'm also going to look into TIFF for next year and maybe get one of my shows as a feature film, or even as an indie film, and to try to go about that avenue. Like, I'm just trying everything, guys. I'm thinking of whatever I can do to get my stuff out there, to get to Broadway. And you know what? If you think about it, like, when I think about it, I don't have to get, like, it doesn't have to be, like, Broadway per se. But I just want my shows to be performed in different cities, in different countries, all over the world. That's a big dream of mine, like a huge dream of mine. And not even just that, like, I was thinking the other day, I know I've always talked about that I would love it if performers, kids, adults, you name it, could have a career performing. Like, doing something that they love and something that they're seriously talented in. Like, just the other day, I was talking to one of my performers that I have on my roster, Riley, and she was talking about, she's working at a grocery store. She needs to get, another job because she doesn't really like it there. And I'm like thinking to myself, like, this is so heartbreaking. Here is a girl who's super talented, and right now she's at her peak where she could, like, be performing. She should be performing and getting paid for it, but then she's got to work at a grocery store. Like, that's not fair. Like, why can't we as performers work in our element? Why can't we work in our element? That's what I want to do. I want to build a platform, something where I can have a roster of artists where they would work like a 9-to-5 job, or like a 1 to 9 job, whatever it is, but they'll be working in their element. They'll be working with their talents. They'll be performing all the time. And if they're not performing, they're going to be rehearsing for the next show. That's what I want. And I want it to be a regular thing in our city, like even in little towns. So what I'm getting at is that I don't know if I should say it or not, what I want to do in Simcoe County for that. I'll save it when I have it on the go. But I do have a plan to have performers get paid for what they do and get, like, paid regular, like a regular job, because we can't let these talents go to waste. No performer should be sitting at a desk. No performer should be at a cashier. No performer should be doing retail. They should be performing and letting everyone enjoy their talents, because you know what? The world loves entertainment. We love entertainment. We wouldn't have a lot of the things that we have without entertainment. Like, I love watching. Sorry, I just had to sneeze. I love watching shows on TV. I love watching live theater. Like, we love that stuff. So it's always a need. It's a need. So that's my plan. Anyways, also, I'm still working on the show, the new show. And to be honest, it's pretty much done. It's pretty much done. I have little things just to add here and there just to make it a little longer. I'm trying to make it about an hour, maybe an hour, 20 minutes. So and the show, the new show, Lost Heroes Part 2, is called Oro's Promise. Oro's Promise. I don't know if I said that in my last vlog, but I'll say it now. That's what it's called. And so I'm really excited about that. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm back on my game. I've refreshed. I'm good to go. Let's make this Broadway journey happen. See you in chapter 21.